Hello, welcome to my first YouTube video. Today we are doing a makeup tutorial. Um, Hopefully if you are getting into makeup, if you're transitioning, and you want to learn makeup, hopefully this can help. I just want to do my makeup, bro. I just want to talk, mainly because I have not talked to people in ages, and I just want to talk into a camera because I am lonely. So the first thing I always do is get lighting, and that could, you could go into the bathroom. I don't really want to bring my camera into a bathroom because that's a bit weird, but to each their own. So I've also got some makeup here with me. On my desk we've got some blush, some mascara, eyeliner, there's my cat. We got, loads of stuff. I'll explain it as I go through. So first tip, if you are really pale, you do not need foundation. Like, if your skin is clear, if you're pale and you've got clear skin, you do not need foundation, like, at all. Because it just looks weird. To each their own, though. If you look good with foundation, use it, but, like, I was stuck in, like, a loop for, like, multiple months where, I used foundation. I was like, dude, why do I look chopped? So yeah. So, the first thing I do is I get eyeliner. This is just like a cheap pen from Amazon, and it gets the job done. And what I normally do is I get like my eyelid like this. I just hold it down, just gently. You don't need to like pull it down or anything. You get your pen, and you're just going to go across like the top of your eyelid. You can also look up. I know some people look up and stuff, so you can see if you're like missing a spot. I normally just look in the mirror and see if it looks a bit weird and add more. As you can see like that. Just for comparison. It looks, yeah, it's really good. Some people do like a wing thing. I've not really bothered to learn that, and I think my eyeliner looks fine without it. But there's probably videos out there to do it. And it does look a bit weird without anything else, but yeah. I'll do the other eye now. I'm not always the best at the second or the left eye. So yeah, I don't really know what to talk about. I'm not like the best yapper, but I want to yap anyway. And yeah, so eyeliner's done. Where's my cat? Oh, she's behind me. Okay. Next, I don't even know if this is like a step, but I use like a lash curler. I don't know if you need a lash curler when you're doing mascara, but I do it anyway because that's just how I've done it. It does look like it really hurts, but if you gently do it, it really doesn't. But it can hurt if you're not, like, if you're new to it. And then, after I curl my lashes, I get mascara. This one's quite expensive. This curler is also cheap, but this one's quite expensive. I got it as, like, a gift. It's French, so that means it's posh. Can you see the French? The camera's too low quality for that. Okay. Yeah. And I just gently, you want to clear space as well. You don't want to get it in your hair, like I am right now, like an idiot. You just want to gently do it like that. That does not look great, but we move. Also, you might look a bit weird if you're doing it with lighting, like I look really red right now. I don't like that in real life, it's just my camera's shit. Yeah. So, I just don't put much mascara on. I don't really know what I'm doing. I've just stuck to, like, the same meta that I found. Yeah. Then I do concealer. Again, this is like a really cheap one off Amazon. You just like do this. I don't know if you need a sponge for this, but I put it under my eyelids. You can also put it in other places as well. It like stands out when you put it on, but you can like rub it in, Or you can use a sponge, I believe. But I don't think I have the right sponge for it. I only have like a blush sponge, which I'll show later. But yeah. I feel like I'm a bit to the point. I'm not yapping enough. If you want me to do a video on anything, please put it in the comments. I'm not going to watch this video back at all. I probably won't watch any of them back, so yeah. Okay, and then I do blush. Blush is really nice because it makes you have blush. Yeah. I do a little bit. I used to do a lot. This is liquid blush, by the way. I got this for a gift. I don't really know how expensive they are, but yeah. You can also use like a powder blush, but I prefer this because it's like, I don't know. And then you can smile, and it kind of like highlights where you meant to do the blush. So I get like a little sponge like this that I need to wash, and just like pat it in, I guess. This is so awkward. There we go, it looked like a clown, but if I take it away it should look, yeah, it looks reasonable. Yeah. You know, it's all coming together now, pretty much, because I've done most of the stuff. Then I kind of get this little, what is this, highlighter. I just put it on my nose a little bit, just a finger like that. It doesn't really make much difference, but I like to pretend like it does. And then, it's like optional, but you can use like a powder blush. Like this highlighter, it's kind of like glittery, and so is this blush. And so I like to put on a bit of powder blush as well. And then I look slightly glittery. I don't think you can see it in this camera because it's shit, but you know. And then I do a Freckle pen. Now this is really weird, probably for most people, but I find like a Freckle pen is really helpful for passing. Like when I first put it on, I was like, wow, I look good, because it kind of just like, I don't know, it gets rid of like kind of like annoying details. Like for example, a shadow, like a mustache shadow that you can't really get rid of. A Freckle pen kind of like, you know, it kind of takes the attention away, you know, in a sense, and I like it a lot. So you kind of just want to put it randomly, kind of like across your face like this. So I start with the top of the nose, and I'll do the left side. There's not really much tips to the placement, but you get better as you do it. I saw someone say like you should put more on the side of your nose. I don't know what the logic is behind that, but I kind of do it sometimes. And yeah, it looks cool. Yeah, I don't really know how to commentate this. How long have I been recording? I've been recording for 8 minutes. I feel like I do my makeup really quickly. Probably because I don't know. But yeah, again, if there's any videos you want me to do, I'll happily do them, because I love talking into a camera. I had an idea to talk about how everyone found out I was trans, despite me putting in a lot of effort to have people not know. Which I think is kind of a funny story, so I'd love to talk about that. I'm also thinking about filming like Pokemon videos, just general yap, whatever you guys want. I kind of want to learn editing too, which might be fun. But yeah, maybe games. I was thinking about playing some games with my friends. My many friends. I have all my friends. And yeah, that's kind of my makeup done. Yeah, I've kind of said all I need to say. Yeah. So, recap, I guess. Eyeliner, curler, mascara, and then, like, concealer, blush, sponge, and then there's, like, optional blush, and then freckle pen. That's my makeup routine. Okay, bye-bye.